Henry and the Adventure in Neverland. Once upon a time in the magical world of Neverland, a brave boy named Henry found himself on an incredible adventure. Henry, just 6 years old, was known for his curiosity and imagination. One starry night, as he was drifting off to sleep, he felt a gentle tap on his shoulder. When he opened his eyes, he couldn't believe what he saw. Standing before him was none other than PeterPan, the boy who never grew up. With a twinkle in his eye, PeterPan invited Henry to join him on a grand adventure. "Come with me, Henry. We need your help to save Neverland from Captain Hook," Peter exclaimed. Henry, his heart beating with excitement, nodded eagerly. "Of course, I will help you, Peter," he said with determination. In an instant, Peter sprinkled some pixie dust, and with a bit of happy thoughts, they soared into the sky, flying over the rooftops and heading straight for Neverland. As they landed in Neverland, Henry was greeted by the sight of lush jungles, sparkling lagoons, and towering mountains. Waiting for them was Tinker Bell, Peter's best friend and a mischievous fairy. "Welcome to Neverland, Henry," Tinker Bell chimed with a smile. "Thank you, Tinker Bell. I'm so happy to be here," Henry replied, feeling a sense of warmth and adventure. PeterPan explained the situation. "Captain Hook is up to no good again. He's planning to capture all the magic in Neverland and use it for himself. We need to stop him and protect our home." With courage in his heart, Henry agreed to help. The three friends devised a plan to outsmart Captain Hook. First, they needed to gather clues, and for that, they would visit the different parts of Neverland. Their journey began in the Mermaid Lagoon, where they met the beautiful mermaids who sang enchanting songs. The mermaids warned them about Hook's sneaky pirates hiding near the Lost Boys' hideout. "Be careful, Peter," one of the mermaids said. "Hook's pirates are tricky." Next, they ventured into the heart of the jungle, where they encountered the Lost Boys, Peter's loyal group of friends. The Lost Boys were thrilled to see Henry and eagerly shared the latest news about Hook's activities. "He's been searching for the hidden treasure in Skull Rock," one of the Lost Boys revealed. Determined to stop Hook, the friends made their way to Skull Rock. They climbed the rocky cliffs and peered inside the dark, eerie cave. The sound of waves crashing echoed through the cavern. "We need to be very careful," Peter whispered. As they explored the cave, Henry noticed a glimmer of light coming from a hidden passage. "Look, Peter. There's something over there." Henry pointed excitedly. They followed the passage and discovered a hidden chamber filled with sparkling treasures and ancient artifacts. But amidst the glittering treasures, they found something even more precious, a magical amulet capable of restoring balance to Neverland. "This amulet must be what Hook is after," Peter exclaimed, holding it up. "We must protect it at all costs." Just then, they heard footsteps approaching. It was Captain Hook and his band of pirates. Well, what do we have here?" Hook sneered, his hook gleaming in the dim light. "Give me the amulet, and no one gets hurt." With bravery and quick thinking, Henry came up with a plan. "Peter, Tinker Bell, distract the pirates while I hide the amulet," he whispered. Peter and Tinker Bell sprang into action, creating a dazzling display of light and magic that left the pirates bewildered. Taking advantage of the distraction, Henry found a small crevice in the cave wall and carefully hid the amulet. As the pirates closed in, Peter and Tinker Bell led them on a wild chase through the cave. The pirates, dazed and confused, stumbled over rocks and tripped over their own feet. Henry couldn't help but giggle at their antics. Finally, Hook realized he had been outsmarted. "This isn't over, PeterPan," he shouted as he and his pirates retreated, defeated once again. With the pirates gone, Peter, Tinker Bell, and Henry retrieved the hidden amulet and made their way back to the heart of Neverland. They gathered the Lost Boys and the mermaids to celebrate their victory. You were amazing, Henry, Peter said, clapping his friend on the back. You showed great courage and quick thinking. Tinker Bell chimed in, and thanks to you, we've saved Neverland from Hook's evil plans. Henry felt a sense of pride and happiness. I couldn't have done it without you, Peter and Tinker Bell, he said with a smile. As the sun began to set over Neverland, PeterPan took Henry aside. There's one more thing, Henry. You have a choice to make. You can stay in Neverland with us, or I can take you back home. Henry thought for a moment. While he loved the adventure and the new friends he had made, he knew he would miss his family and his own world. I think I should go back home, Peter. But I'll never forget this adventure. Peter nodded understandingly. Whenever you need us, just think happy thoughts, and we'll be there. With a final sprinkle of pixie dust, Henry and Peter flew back to Henry's home. As they landed gently on his bed, Peter smiled and said, "Good night, Henry. Dream of more adventures." "Good night, Peter," Henry said, feeling a sense of peace and happiness. And so, with a heart full of memories and newfound courage, Henry closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep, knowing that he had friends in Neverland who would always be there for him.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.